While this was a dirty trick, it led to a good result. I represented a man in his 40s for transporting a controlled substance for sale. When the police officer pulled him over, he panicked and blurted out everything. He said he picked up the controlled substance from person A and delivered it to person B. He just wanted to make a little bit of money because he wasn't getting much overtime at work. He had no prior criminal history. He pleaded guilty with a range from 1 to 4.5 years in prison. I knew judges would give him some credit for no prior history and a lot of cooperation. But I had a small county judge who loved to hang people high if it involved illegal substances. I was pretty sure the judge was going to aggravate his sentence, which means give him more than the middle amount, the presumptive. I didn't see my opportunity until 15 minutes before it was time for sentencing. It turns out that a local high school government class of seniors was there that day to observe how courts work. The prosecutor went first and lectured on illegal substances and the people who are part of distributing to addicts. Then I started out something like, "Your Honor, a big concern of most of my clients is whether they are getting credit for cooperation." I then highlighted his cooperation and that the judge could give him credit by giving him less than the presumptive amount. I must have repeated the same logic 3 times just to make sure that the judge knew that all of those high schoolers heard it, and we were now waiting on her to see if she was going to give credit for cooperation. They all turned to her in silence. She paused for 30 seconds while giving me the evil eye because I put her in a bad spot. She basically had to give my client less than the presumptive because otherwise she was telling 30 17-year-olds that cooperation doesn't count. The dumb luck timing of having those high schoolers there probably saved client a year in prison. He got less than the presumptive. In the end, I got my way and he got what was probably standard with those facts with an average judge.